you're still here, are you?
Parky.
Yeah. I can manage on my own, thank you very much.
Got anything to eat, have you?
No, I haven't. Even if I had, there wouldn't be any for the likes of you. I have to work for what I get, you know. You want to try it yourself sometime?
I did try it once. Didn't like it much.
Yeah, well, there's plenty like you about these days, believe me.
It's the welfare state that does it. It encourages scrounging. Mind you, you're much better off being a tramp than a worker. If I had more incentive, I'd be working tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Sure you've got no more grub?
I'm positive. Now, look, will you go off and haunt somebody else?
There's a caff round the corner.
Yeah, well, go and bother them, then.
I'm banned.
No. Got fed up having the place fumigated after you, did they?
I had no money, so I offered to wash up.
Ooh. And when did you last have a wash?
Last time I washed up.
Well, look, just stand a bit to one side, will you? You're turning my stomach.
Are you sure you've got no more grub?
Oh, now, see, there's a couple of biscuits in there. Now, buzz off, will you?
Oh, they're my favourites. I'm going.
All right.
Morning. You must have been here early.
Since last night.
The length some folks would go to.
Yeah, well, the early bird what gets the worms.
They're not somewhat as I know much about. Worms. Got your eye on something special, have you?
Yeah. No prizes for guessing what.
And of course, we've already got our colour telly. In the lounge.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Oggy, shake a flaming leg. Your tea's going cold down here.
All right, I'm coming. What flaming tea?
See, you're going to make yourself when you stick some hot water on the tea bag in your cup.
Oh, very funny.
You know my philosophy, Stanley. Always start the morning with a smile.
You start the day with a thick ear if you don't shut up.
Such violence. You've been watching too much television. Not only that, it's got through to you. Mind you, it's the first thing that has.
I might as well tell you, I'm short-tempered in the mornings.
Oh, don't worry, Hilda, love. I'll be there at dawn with your butties and your coffee. You've got to have something in your belly after the night in the cold.
Hilda. Hilda. I'd forgotten about her.
I thought you must have done. Mind you, that's not easy. Here, get that flash down to her. Get on your way.
No,
It's 8:30, Stan.
I haven't had my breakfast.
But neither is your Hilda.
Well, she wouldn't want me to go out without my breakfast.
You think nothing of your missus, do you? She's been out in that weather all night.
She's got a sleeping bag. They're all right for the job. I'll go when I've had my breakfast.
Your Hilda won't like it, Stan.
If she doesn't like it, she'll just have to lump it, won't she?
Good morning.
Is it?
Ah, don't be like that.
I've nothing to say to you, then, Fairclough.
I'm sure you'll think of something.
When I think how you spend every Sunday morning going on about football hooligans, how they should be taken out in North Sea on a raft, dive bombed,
Torpedoed, preferably in shark-infested waters.
and you're every bit as bad as any one of them.
Oh, come on.
Except you're supposed to be old enough to have more sense.
Look, darling, it was him who poked me, wasn't it?
Not last night, it wasn't.
Well, what do you expect me to do? Go around the rest of my life pretending it didn't happen? Keep me voice down in the Rover's return in case he dusts me over again?
What I want you to be is your age. And let's face it, you're getting a bit long in tooth for punch-ups. If you're not careful, you'll do yourself a mischief.
That'll be the day.
And you know the most aggravating thing about it? The thing that really gets up my nose?
What?
You're quite proud of yourself, aren't you?
Look, stop trying to change me, will you? I am what I am, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Oh, morning. Morning, Mrs. Walker. Look, Mrs. Walker, about last night.
Last night's events are something I would prefer to blot from my memory, thank you.
But it weren't my fault, though.
Not your fault.
Oh, well, I mean, he was the one who thumped me.
In retaliation for a blow you struck him the previous evening.
Oh, yeah, well, I was drunk.
And is that supposed to be an excuse? I think it is disgusting and degrading. Grown men brawling like animals. And there's the question of the bar stock.
Well, look, I'll pay for that, Mrs. Walker. Don't worry about that.
I'm not worried. In fact, I certainly intended that you should. In fact, if there is anyone round here who should be worried, it is almost certainly yourself.
Oh?
Fighting in my bar is something I simply will not stand for. I can assure you of that. And let me warn you, if there is any further exhibition like last night, then I'm afraid you will have to find somewhere else to work and to live. Message received and understood?
Right, Mrs. Walker.
Well, then let's hear no more about it.
Right.
Where is he then? Where is he? My very own Mr. Muscles.
Oh, really?
It's something I've said, isn't it?
What sort of time do you call this?
We got a bit held up, love, you know.
Got your foot caught, did you, in the blankets?
And butties and butties made of my own little white hand.
Good, what's on them?
Liver.
Something I could never bring myself to eat, is that? Awful.
I notice you look famished as soon as I clapped eyes on you. Trying to get down to 15 stone, are you?
Here, Hilda, have some coffee.
Oh, darling.
How did your old like Virgil go then?
Oh, shocking. I wish I'd never bothered.
Well, we all have to make these sacrifices, you know, for the little things we want.
Yeah. Trouble is, in our house, it's always me what's the sacrifice.
Worth it, though. A colour teddy for £5.
Yeah, we're going to make a real killing there.
Killing?
We've been talking, you know. He can get a good price for it.
You don't think I've been stuck out here all night just so you can sell it, do you?
What are they going to do with it?
We're not going to do anything with it, Stanley. I'm the one what's got pneumonia through stopping out all night. I'm the one what's paying for it. So I'm the one what'll decide what to do with it.
And what are you going to do with it?
Well, I'm keeping it, aren't I? That's what I've always wanted, is that. My own colour telly. Ooh, just think. Changing of the guard in livid colour. You can get sick of watching Her Majesty through shop windows, you know.
Morning, morning. Morning, ladies. Oh, and gentlemen. Everybody happy?
Not really.
Oh, a bit like that this morning, is it? Well, look, let me tell you what I'm doing here. I'm from Radio Weatherfield. And this being the first morning of the sales, we thought we might do a few interviews with some of the shoppers. So if you just give me a moment to get some sort of level on this thing, and I'll be in amongst you, eh? 1, 2, 3. Say a few words for the viewers.
Oh, yeah. Hello, ma'am. Can you see us? Tell me Dad to get his head out the dog's bowl, because them meaty chunks make him bilious.
Thank you, Eddie Waring, eh? Right, now, any minute now, and here we go. And it's
Mrs. Harrison, Park Road.
And what bargain do you have in mind today, Mrs. Harrison?
Well, I've got my eye on some little gold fluffy cushions for my lounge suite, you know.
Oh, dear. Do you know, I sometimes do wonder whether our so-called better halves really do appreciate it.
What's that, love?
Just how much ingenuity's brought to bear night after night to present them with the same old things for their tea, disguised as something completely different.
Have some nice chopped ham if you're feeling adventurous.
I don't very much care for chopped ham, really, and neither does...
Hello, Alf.
Oh, hello. Do carry on, Alf. I've not quite made my mind up yet.
Oh, you're all right, love, there's no rush.
Sausage and beans.
That sounds rather more like it.
Right.
I'll take it in, please, Rena.
Fine.
Bit better out now, eh?
Yes, I've been feeling shivery today, though. I think it is a bit damp, isn't it?
Is that it, then?
That'll do to be going on with, anyway. Thanks. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, how are you?
Oh, fair to Middleton. How are you?
Smashing.
Good.
Hey, I've just seen Fred G. Oh. He's got lovely black eyes. All right.
Oh, by God. Somebody sounds happy.
Oh, I know somebody who isn't, though.
Oh?
Have you seen Fred G? He looks like a blooming panda.
Well, I can't say it surprises me, kid.
What about them two daft eggs?
Oh, crackers.
I know, but you must admit Fred had it coming to him. And besides, it brings a bit of colour into his dull little life, doesn't it? Are you...
No, carry on, love.
Oh, can I have a pound cake, love? I was in such a hurry, I forgot to get me breakfast this morning.
Yes, of course, they just threw it back just a minute.
I'm not interrupting anything important, am I?
Oh, no, nothing important.
Is that it then? Ta-lo. Well, I'll see you two later.
Ta-lo. Right, you were saying?
Was that?
Oh, weren't you?
Yeah, well, I was going to. No, what I was thinking was this, Rini. I wondered if you were doing anything special tonight.
Well, I thought of making myself a couple of slices of toast. That would pass half an hour on. Why?
Well, I wondered if you wanted to go out somewhere.
Well, that sounds very nice. It's the best offer I've had today. Where were you thinking of going?
I don't know, really. Somewhere quiet, though. Somewhere we can talk without being interrupted.
Oh, all right, then. Whatever you like.
OK. I'll see you about 8 o'clock, then.
OK. Right.
Right. Ta-ra.
Ta-ra.
Right, well, thank you very much, Mrs. Harrison.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
Right, well, that's it then, ladies. Thanks very much. Tune in this afternoon.
Hey, have you finished then?
Yes, love.
Well, you haven't talked to me yet.
Oh, well, I'm sorry about that, love, but we can't fit everybody in, can we?
I know, but look, I mean, I'm a special case, aren't I? I'm first in the queue. I've been camping out in this doorway all night, you know.
All night, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, in that case, we're just going to have to fit it in, aren't we?
Honestly, some folk. They get where castor oil can't.
And it's Mrs.
Mrs. Ogden, O-G-D-E-N, Coronation Street, Rutherford.
And I understand you've been here all night, Mrs. Ogden.
Yes, that's right. Like I was just saying, it's the early bird what catches the worms.
And what particular bargain do you have in mind today, Mrs. Ogden?
Oh, the colour telly. That's what I want. And that's what I'm going to get, believe you me. Oh, no, hey, just a minute, you lad. Oh, no, it's not fair. I was first.
And as battle commences, this is Ted Thomas signing off for the January sales.
All right, silly me.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Len, do us a favour, will you?
I will if I can, eh?
Well, my sink's blocked up and I've got half a ton of pots in there.
Give us a couple of minutes, eh?
OK, thanks a lot. See you. Lem, tell me something, will you?
What's that?
How come whenever I ask you to do out for me, you always say you will when you've got a minute, yet when Elsie Howard asks you, you're there like a shot?
Oh, come on.
I'm serious, Len.
Well, you know, don't you?
I wouldn't be asking if I did, would I, love?
That's because she hasn't got a fella around the place to do things for her, isn't it?
Oh, I see. That's it, is it? She hasn't got a fella. You sure about that? That she hasn't got a fella on tap who'll jump every time she whistles?
Oh, give over, will you? Don't start that again.
No. Ooh. Ooh, flaming thing.
You all right, love?
Oh, yeah, perfect. I'm in my 17th heaven.
Had he delivered any for you then, Hilda?
Now to deliver, is there? Seeing as I didn't get out, I couldn't carry myself.
You missed it after all that.
Yeah, I missed it. And there were 5 other people at that counter before me, and 4 of them missed it and all.
Flaming Nora, after all the trouble we went to.
Don't you flaming Nora, you great lummock. What trouble did you go to? Except for bringing me breakfast an hour and a half after you said you would.
What happened, Hilda? When we left you, you had a 5-yard start in the rest of the field.
Yeah, well, got nobbled by that local radio fella, didn't I?
So what did you get from the sale?
Couple of vests for him. Now for myself, of course, as usual.
Flaming heck, you could win the Atlantic yacht race in these pins to your mast. There's seconds, you know, Hilda.
Yeah, well, so's he, isn't he? In fact, that's what we both are, isn't it? Flaming seconds.
Hey, I'd watch it when you get into these, Stanley. You might never be seen again.
Then what did he say?
Well, nothing really. He just said he wanted to see me tonight and we'd go somewhere quiet so we could talk and not be interrupted.
Well, I could be wrong, of course, but when a bloke says something like that, it usually means one of 2 things.
What 2 things?
Well, either his intentions are entirely dishonourable or he's thinking of popping the question. Either of which can be quite amusing, actually.
I thought that.
So,
What are you going to say? If he does pop the question again? I'll let you know when he asks me. If he asks me. Have you ever had a proposal, Bet? Thousands, lovey. Trouble is, they've never actually been of marriage. You see, the blokes I usually meet don't even want a trial marriage. Just a lot of trial honeymoons.
Talking about me again, darling?
Why, Michael, your name hasn't so much as soiled my lips.
Give us a packet of those cigars, will you?
Certainly, sir. After all, it's your funeral.
She loves me, really, isn't it?
What? I worship the ground that's coming to him.
Same again, Hilda?
No, nothing more for me, thanks, Mike.
Not for me, thanks. Hey, you haven't forgotten you're driving me to the bank, have you?
Hey, yeah, I had actually. Look, give us a couple of minutes and we'll be off, all right?
So, what sort of morning have you had?
All right, fairly uneventful.
Snap.
Bad as that?
Well, no, not really, I suppose. I just feel in a rut, that's all.
It's that time of year.
Yeah, it's funny, I've always liked that dress.
Oh, thank you. You're not depressed about it, are you, Ernest? The job, I mean.
Oh, good Lord, no. I was glad enough to get the job when I was on the dole. I was glad to get any work, but I don't know, I just feel that... Well, there must be more to life than being a wages clerk for the rest of it.
Have you told Mike that?
Why should I?
Well, he might have something else for you, something more interesting. More suited to your talents.
What talents?
Now,
Sorry. Oh, Emily. You've been very patient.
Patient?
Well, I haven't exactly blazed a trail across the firmament like a comet these last 2 years, have I?
Has anybody else in the country?
Ready, then?
Whenever you are.
Thank you.
See you later.
Right.
Come on,
Bye, then.
It is open. Yep.
Hi, Alf.
Hi, cheers.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, give me that pint of bit from the vodka and lime, will you?
Find a bit of vodka and lime.
Tense, isn't it?
I'm warning you, if you start anything, Fairclough.
Hello, love, what are you going to have?
I've got one, thanks.
Do you think they'll have another go?
They can get somebody else to separate them if they do. You need danger money for that job. Oh, what I wanted to tell you, love, I'm afraid I'm going to have to postpone our date for tonight.
Oh, call it off.
Yeah, well, something's come up at work, you see. A mate of mine's supposed to go to London on a new computer sorting course, and he's been taken poorly, so they've asked me to step in.
Oh, how long will he be away on that?
Oh, about a fortnight.
Oh, I see.
I'm sorry, Rini.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I mean, after all, your work comes first. What's a night out, after all?
Well, it's a bit more than a night out to me, you know.
Oh?
Oh, come on. Anyway, there's a time and place for these things, I suppose. I'll tell you what, we'll fix it up for the night I get back, and then we'll take it from there, eh?
All right.
Okay.
There was this table, you see. Very nice bit of wood, actually. Deirdre was very fond of it. Only we made the mistake of inviting these two fellas along to the party. So-called muckers of mine. And before we knew where we was, the table was splattered all over the floor. And nobody prepared to cough up for the damage.
All right, mighty mouth, you've made your point. How much do you reckon that table was worth anyway? Tenner, did you say?
Probably more, allowing for the Chancellor of the Exchequer, but we'll call it that, yeah.
All right, there's my father. Get the other from the mayor of flipping Weatherfield over there.
No way.
Oh, I'll pay.
You will, Ellen,
Just
like.
to shut him up, because I'm sick of the whole damn business.
Certainly no sicker than the rest of us are, dear.
And if I might say, Mrs. Walker, I don't see what business it is of yours.
It became my business, dear, when your husband walked in here and started brawling with a member of my staff. Not that I am taking sides. I think they're both as bad as one another. And I don't mind telling you that in the last 24 hours, I have come very close to sacking Fred and banning you, Len.
If anybody wants banning, Mrs. Walker, it's them that started it in first place.
Oh, yeah? Anybody special in mind?
Nobody special. Nobody remotely that.
All right, just watch it, Littlewood, that's all.
And you watch it. And the name's Fairclough, or is that the bit that sticks in your craw?
No,
come on,
Never
Rita.
mind, come on. She's been hanging after you ever since Alan ditched her.
That'll be the day, madam, when I hang around after your
Now,
leaving.
ladies, please.
Ladies, nothing. You don't think I'm going to take that from her, do you? The poor man's Marlena Dietrich.
See, for 2 pins, I'd drag you round this pub by that daft red wig of
You're
yours.
welcome to try, madam, any time.
Oh, you've always been a bloody troublemaker.
You keep your big neb out of this,
Now
mate.
that is enough. Quite enough, all of you. If you wish to brawl like alley cats, then kindly brawl outside where you belong, in the alley, not in my house. And kindly stop this at once or leave, all of you. I'd like another couple of crates of brown ale brought up, please, Fred.
Right, Mrs. Walker. Excuse me.
Mrs. Walker, there are times when I see you in action. I wonder how the heck we ever lost the Empire.
Classic Coronation Street. Join us tomorrow for obviously more drama. Next, this Thursday evening on Plus, we've The Gentle Touch, and Maggie is looking forward to a bit of a break. After the break.